প্রজ্ঞাভবনে মুখ্যমন্ত্রী ডাক্তার মানিক সাহার উপস্থিতিতে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ কর্মশালা অনুষ্ঠিত হয়। পুলিশ প্রধান সহ রাজ্যের মুখ্য সচিব সহ নানারা এই পর্বে উপস্থিত ছিলেন। নতুন ফৌজদারি ও এনডিপিএস আইন তদন্ত মামলা পরিচালনা সংক্রান্ত কর্মশালা অনুষ্ঠিত হয়। মূলত মুখ্যমন্ত্রী ডাক্তার সাহার উপস্থিতিতে নতুন ফৌজদারি আইন এনডিপিএস আইনের অধীনে তদন্ত মামলা পরিচালনা সংক্রান্ত বিষয়গুলো কর্মশালায় তুলে ধরা হয়। সংশ্লিষ্ট সকলের উদ্দেশ্যে এই কর্মশালায় বক্তব্য রাখতে গিয়ে রাজ্যের মুখ্যমন্ত্রী ডাক্তার সাহা কি বলছেন আমরা একবার শুনব।
For the country or across the state, even just without physically present in the police station and irrespective of the jurisdiction, as I already have mentioned. And victims are entitled to have a free copy of their rights. Several times we have heard that police are not giving FIR and all these things. Now, there is no scope to avoid or to furnish the FIR copy to the victims. You have to. In case of arrest, individuals have the right to inform a person of their choice for support and assistance. Each police station must designate an officer not below the rank of ASI. Victims are to be updated on their cases every 90 days. Timeline. Both the victims and accused must receive all relevant documents, that is FIR, police report, statement and confession within 14 days. Tripura has implemented a witness protection scheme to ensure the safety and cooperation of witnesses. It is really a social stigma. It is very difficult to get the cooperation from the witness. But under this witness protection scheme, I think to some extent we can have these facilities. Additionally, women, persons below 50 or above 50, and those with disabilities or ill are exempt from visiting police stations because of these three laws. To enhance transparency and victim protection in rare investigation, statement must be recorded by audio and audio video means, preferably by a women magistrate. Medical practitioner must submit the medical report with these studies. Free first aid and emergency treatment must be provided to victims of crimes against women and children in all hospitals. For serious offense, the forensic experts should visit the crime scene immediately. Evidence collection process be video recorded to prevent tampering. The laws also introduce strict timelines for various stages of criminal procedure. The laws introduce community service as punishment for minor offences. If there is minor offences, you can send them for the communal service. Already regarding this matter, I have talked to our respected DG Sahib for one incident. Already he has already acted upon. A provision for trial in absentia has been introduced. Court may now conduct trials and pronounce judgment against proclaimed offenders who abscond. And you need not that he is absconded, so there won't be any prosecution. It is not like that. Now, without his absent or her absent, the court judge can pronounce the judgment. So that's why I'm telling, or this what we have gathered the knowledge. It is really a very friendly act to implement the criminal laws in letter and spirit. The stakeholders present over here are required to work in coordination for benefit to the common people. I urge upon you to all, each and every person to cooperate with each other, and there must be some coordination. Every time we find the two men, I have every time. So I think because of these laws, if you are away from or if you are avoid these laws, now you will be fired. I think this workshop is a step in that direction And in each and every where I have seen that the awareness is very important. People do not know about all these things. I have just here placed some of the points, but detail there are other points also which should be known by all the peoples of Tripura, or all the people of the country. So for that, awareness program should be carried out vigorously. I think in the second session, which I have been given information, there will be second session, there will be more and variable discussion regarding challenges, etc., and so on and so on. And I hope this conference is a grand success with decision against prosecution. The availability and cooperation with the witness and victims are also important. A case can be undermined if a key witness becomes unavailable, refuses to testify, or is deemed not credible. In some situation, a victim may recant their initial statement, defer, or express a desire not to proceed with the case. While the prosecutor makes the final decision, the victim's refusal to cooperate can make it practically impossible to prove the charges, promoting the prosecutor to drop the matter or to drop the case. When the prosecutor does not move forward, the case is formally dismissed. A dismiss without prejudice is the most common form. This action terminates the current case but allows the prosecution to refile the same charges at a later date. Conversely, a dismissal with prejudice is a final and permanent end to the case, completely dislost. Even when a criminal case is not prosecuted, the person who has harmed may still have legal recourse to the civil court system. This is possible because the criminal and civil legal systems operate independently and have different objectives. An individual who was the victim of an alleged crime can pursue a lawsuit for things like medical bills and lost wages, regardless of the outcome of the criminal proceedings. So these are the common pictures. Everybody come across, common people come across, including all of us. So to strengthen the criminal laws under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji and Honorable Home Minister Sri Amit Shah ji, already my previous speakers already have mentioned, recently enacted 3 criminal laws with effect from 1st July 2024. Number 1 is Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, that is BNS. Then BNSS, that is Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita. Then Bharatiya Shakshar Abhinidhi, that is BSA. These laws already my previous speaker already have discussed here at length. Even though just I am placing some points over here. New offences are also included, like terrorism. Then more launching. It was not there previously. There is no law. And there was also from opposition also they used to shout that why there is no law and like that. Then organized crime, punishment for crimes against women and children, like that. So these laws aim to replace colonial era and justice-focused approach, integrating technological advancements in police investigation and court procedure. On March 16, 2025, our respected Chief Secretary already told, there was a meeting at Guwahati under the chairmanship of Honorable Home Minister Sri Amit Shah to monitor the preparation and implementation of these 3 criminal laws of all the northeastern regions. We are also present there, and we had some lacuna over there. We have talked and we have been instructed by the authority. We can appreciate how much serious by the Union Ministry for implementation of these three new laws. The new criminal laws mark a significant step towards creating citizen-centric, more accessible, as well as it is efficient justice system. These laws reflect a victim-friendly, technology-driven, and time-bound approach to justice delivery. A victim person may now report incidents to electronic communication without visiting a police station. The zero FIR to be filed from. I sincerely thanks to the organizer to arrange this kind of workshop on investigation and prosecution under new criminal laws and NPS Act. Really, it gives me immense pleasure to be part of this important workshop, and I'm very happy to stand before you. This workshop is the need of the hour and both timely and essential handover. It brings together all the key stakeholders like police, prosecution, forensic science laboratory, the prison authority, and which results the coordinated criminal justice systems. It is observed and found by all of you and all of us, and in general, police often fails to investigate crime properly, leading to contamination of the crime scene and the disappearance of evidence. Evidence collection often compromise cases. Failure to use state-of-art forensic laboratory or technology and resources diminishes the strength of evidence analysis. An arrest, sometimes we think that arrest will suffice everything, but arrest is not a condition. Prosecutor's office always decides to hold legal proceedings against a person who has been arrested or charged with a case. The action can happen at any point of time before a trial begins and is known as prosecutorial discretion. The power allows prosecutor to manage which cases are filed and what charges are brought and when to drop them. The power is also rooted in the executive branches authorities to enforce. It happens sometimes, you know, every day. The courts generally do not interfere with this decision unless there is abuse of process such as discrimination. Prosecutors weigh various factors including severity of the offence, then defendant's criminal history, and the overall impact on the community, aligned with the interest of justice. A primary reason for a prosecutor to decline a case is insufficient evidences. To secure a conviction, the prosecutor must prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, a high legal standard. If the available evidence, such as lack of DNA, inclusive witness statements, or the absence of a weapon, etc., is too weak to meet this burden, a prosecutor will likely choose not to file charges.
আপনারা শুনলেন সেই আয়োজনে মুখ্যমন্ত্রীর বক্তব্য। আপনারা দেখতে থাকুন PB24।